Niacin, also known as vitamin B3, is one of those nutrients your body absolutely cannot do without, but it's polite enough not to make a fuss about it. It doesn't sparkle like vitamin C, doesn't have the drama of vitamin D, and it rarely gets its own section in wellness magazines. But don't let that fool you. Niacin is central to converting the food you eat into usable energy, maintaining your nervous system, protecting your skin, and regulating cholesterol. Luckily, you don't need to chase down exotic berries or order obscure supplements off the internet to get enough of it. Nature has already packed a powerful punch of niacin into everyday whole foods, humble, reliable, and delicious sources that do more than just meet your daily quota. Let's start with tuna, the crown jewel of niacin-rich foods. A single 3-ounce serving of cooked yellowfin tuna delivers nearly 100% of the recommended daily value of niacin, about 16 milligrams. And this isn't just filler vitamin content. Tuna's niacin is highly bioavailable and comes alongside lean protein, omega-3 fatty acids, and selenium. It's like a multitasking lunch date, supporting heart health, brain function, and muscle repair in one go. For people trying to avoid red meat or reduce saturated fat, tuna becomes a stealthy powerhouse of B3. Just don't go overboard. Mercury content is a concern, especially for pregnant women, so stick to a few servings a week rather than a daily tuna bender. Next up, poultry, especially chicken breast and turkey. A typical serving of chicken breast has around 10 to 12 milligrams of niacin, which makes it one of the most efficient ways to get your B3 without much effort. Grilled, roasted, or chopped into your favorite stir-fry, poultry provides complete protein and niacin in one elegant package. Turkey, particularly dark meat, is also a strong contender, bringing not just niacin but zinc, selenium, and vitamin B6. Bonus: eating poultry keeps you fuller longer, which can help with healthy weight maintenance, meaning niacin shows up here as part of a bigger metabolic win. Then we've got peanuts, which are the niacin MVPs of the plant world. Just 1 ounce, roughly a handful, offers 4 milligrams of niacin, about a quarter of your daily needs. That's impressive for a snack food that also brings along protein, fiber, and heart-healthy fats. Peanuts and natural peanut butter are especially important for vegetarians or those eating plant-forward diets, where meat-based sources of niacin are off the table. And because they're energy-dense, peanuts are great for children, teens, or athletes who need calorie and nutrient support in small portions. Pro tip: roasting enhances the niacin content slightly, and a little sea salt brings out their natural glory. If you're more into plant-based living, legumes such as lentils, black beans, and chickpeas step up as B3 boosters. They may not be niacin titans like meat or fish, but they're solid contributors, providing 2 to 3 milligrams per cup cooked, with the added benefit of fiber, slow-digesting carbs, and minerals like magnesium and iron. These are the steady marathoners of nutrition, not flashy, but deeply nourishing over the long term. Legumes also contain tryptophan, an amino acid your body can convert into niacin, giving them a 2-for-1 bonus. Plus, they're cheap, endlessly versatile, and easier on the planet than steak. Try throwing chickpeas into salads, blending lentils into soups, or baking black beans into brownies. Yes, really, it works. You'll also find decent amounts of niacin in whole grains, especially in brown rice, whole wheat, and fortified cereals. Niacin in grains can be less bioavailable due to binding with other compounds, but modern processing and your gut microbiota often frees it up. Whole grains offer the extra bonus of B-complex pals like thiamine and folate, not to mention dietary fiber that helps regulate blood sugar and cholesterol. If you're already eating oatmeal, quinoa, or whole grain bread, you're on the right track. Just skip the ultra-refined white bread that's been stripped of nutrients, even if it's wearing a fortified sticker like a badge of honor. Another unsung hero? Mushrooms. Especially portobello and cremini varieties, which offer 3 to 5 milligrams of niacin per cup when cooked. Mushrooms are one of the rare vegan-friendly sources of this vitamin, and they add meaty texture, umami flavor, and antioxidant compounds like ergothioneine that support immune health. It's almost like mushrooms knew they'd be trendy in 2025. They're nutrient-dense, low-calorie, and perfect in everything from tacos to risotto. Why do all these foods matter so much? Because unlike some other vitamins, your body doesn't store large reserves of niacin. It has to be replenished regularly from the diet. And deficiency isn't just theoretical. While full-blown pellagra, the classic for Ds, Dermatitis, diarrhea, dementia, and death is rare in developed nations. Suboptimal levels can still lead to fatigue, poor concentration, cracked skin, and sluggish metabolism. Not exactly the vibe we're going for. The beauty of food-based niacin is that it comes bundled with other nutrients, fiber, fats, and compounds that work synergistically. It's not just about hitting a number on a nutrition label, it's about giving your body what it actually needs to thrive. Supplements may be helpful in clinical cases, but for most people, real food wins every time. And no, energy drinks loaded with synthetic niacin don't count, especially if they're giving you flushes that make you look like you just sprinted through a sauna. So whether you're tucking into a tuna salad, crunching on roasted peanuts, spooning lentils into a curry, or grilling a portobello cap, you're not just feeding your hunger. You're fueling your mitochondria, safeguarding your skin, and keeping your cholesterol in check. All courtesy of niacin, the hard-working B vitamin that never demands the spotlight, but absolutely deserves a standing ovation at dinner.